Thank you very much, Pengerusi Majlis. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Like Waiman, speaking after lunch may not be easy. He has covered a lot of the data center stuff. Yeah. And today's forum is talking about technology advancing growth. So I'll take probably about 15 minutes to run through some of the things where us, TM, specifically TM Global, play our role to position Malaysia as a digital hub in ASEAN. Yeah. So we talk a lot about the effects of the West, the US, specifically China, whether data center investments in Malaysia because of cheap resources and whatnot. Professor Oliviera just now mentioned about the submarines, the connectivities, and so on. So I hope I can go through some of this material in this afternoon. Yeah. So a bit about TM. We are in the business of the leading telco and digital technology. We have various services serving the nation and also internationally. Three main line of business that we have. We have from the home or individual perspective, we have the Unify, our fiberization plan in Malaysia. We have fiberized most of the country, and we have also been supporting our mobile business, also empowering 5G networks in Malaysia. That's on the consumer side. On the enterprise, we have been serving the enterprise and governments in terms of the digital services. Apart from connectivity, we also have cloud services, smart cities, and so on for the government and also enterprises. For the international space, we also have strong connectivities, international submarine cables powering up or connecting Malaysia to the rest of the world. Okay. So two big areas that TM Global serves. One is in terms of in Malaysia, domestic market. We are providing wholesale services to the other telco operators in the country. And internationally, we also become the digital hub for the ASEAN region. Of course, as been mentioned in the morning also, we are providing various connectivities to the hyperscalers in Malaysia, apart from other people as well, connecting them to the world, to the rest of the world. Okay. So if you look at our solution, it actually covers quite a lot from data solution, connecting various types of data connectivities from global SD-WAN IP transit, IEPL, global internet, and so on. At the edge, we're talking about more from the provider's perspective. We have hyperscalers sitting in the data centers, but we also realize that the users, the subscribers are scattered throughout the nation. Yeah, and that's where edge services come into play to ensure that those at the edges, at the countrysides, at the kampongs, and so on, have the same digital experience as those in the urban side. And how do we do that? Is by partnering or providing the last mile connectivity to the content service provider, providing the edge compute really at the edges of the country and also gaming services. So from hosting perspective, this is where I mean there's a lot of conversations about data centers. So apart from the regular DCs, hyperscalers that we've been seeing, we've been talking a lot today, we also do provide edge facilities, so-called like a mini DC throughout the country. Currently we have 7. I'll dwell more on that one later. In terms of mobile and wireless, we provide the backhaul connectivity. Okay, so if you look at the slide shown here, So we have vast, diverse submarine cable systems where TM is part of the consortium. Yeah, so really linking Malaysia to the rest of the world, to Europe, to the US, to the East, Korea, Japan, China, and all the way to South Africa and to Africa and also the American continents. So in this respect, we are also building new cable system, the likes of SMUI 6, hopefully coming up end of next year, and also SMUI 6 is new cable system going to Europe, and we also have the ALC, which is going to the East, Japan, and so on. So in terms of our nationwide coverage, yeah. So this is showing various parts, various connectivity options that we have. 7 data centers. We are operating 7 data centers in Malaysia and also one in Hong Kong. We have also 7 edge facilities. Those in blue, like Seberang Jaya, Ipoh, Seremban, Kuala Terengganu, Kuantan, Kuching, Kota Kinabalu. Those are our edge facilities, yeah, smaller version of the data center, not a hyperscale type of thing. Yeah, we have. I think by now everybody would have known that 2 areas of major concentrations of hyperscale data centers, either in Klang Valley or in Johor. So far, we have not heard any other investments, large hyperscale data centers being developed outside of these 2 areas. So we have 9 cable landing stations serving various parts of the industry, yeah, and also widest network of fiber optics throughout the nation. Specifically in terms of how we heard about the GSSEZ and so on, overflowing or capturing the overflow business from Singapore. We have also our regional office in Singapore, TM Singapore, which also has the FBO license. Yeah, they've been granted the facility-based operation. So we can provide seamless connectivity between Singapore and Malaysia. And of course, for now, we have 2 direct links either through the Causeway or through the Tuas or second link bridge. So in short, we offer comprehensive wholesale and platform solution for, supporting the content distribution network. As I said just now, bringing digital connectivity right to where the subscribers are. Supporting our 5G networks in Malaysia, connectivity and infrastructure, border-to-border connectivity, as well as submarine cable systems throughout the world, gaming services, and also data hosting. Since there's a bit of conversation, I will not go on this slide. I think we have had enough of all these things about projecting growth and so on. We can see this. I'll just keep this one. Yeah. So, yeah, the advantage of Malaysia, this is where we talk about location and land, that is supply, business investment, innovation. Skills is something that we still have to work on. But we are really, the reason why we can thrive in terms of the DC industries is because we have workforce that can support. Whether it's sufficient or not sufficient, I think there's something that Waiman mentioned just now. Our team also got pinched by other competitors or my fellow business colleagues. But nonetheless, I see that as part of our nation building. Yeah, at STM, we'll continue investing in bringing up capabilities. Yeah, through our university, Multimedia University, has also incorporated DC-related curriculum as part of the education, and we will be seeing more of that also as means for us to help the nation in terms of bridging the skill gaps, of course, with other partners and so on, looking at ways how one is to provide the training. Number two, if we can work with the rest of industry players to provide some form of training grounds for them, for the people that we have trained to practice and also have some practical experiences. Okay. So coming back to the some of the age facilities that we have, as I said, these are facilities that are located closer to the edge of TM network, closer to the end users and devices to deliver fast services. At the end of the day, we don't want all the honky-dory of great connectivity only to the urban areas, but we also need to serve the suburban and also the rural areas. So that's where we have put up various edge facilities. Of course, for the time being, we also make use of our existing exchanges throughout the nation. Those days, equipment in the exchanges will take a lot of space. Yeah, but as technology advances, a lot of these new equipment are much smaller in size, and as a result of that, there's also the real estate floor spaces that we can reutilize, refurbish the facilities, and put out the infrastructure needed to capture the boom in terms of computing needs, in terms of bringing the services closer to the edges and so on. Yeah, of course, for much bigger facilities, the clouds, the point of interconnects and so on, we will put it through our data centers. So yeah, some of the activities we are currently doing, we are expanding our Iskandar Puteri data center. Earlier, I think one of the speakers mentioned about when there's nothing here in Johor, we via VETS Berhad then, now part of TM, we were the first who built at that time, maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, this facility is considered the largest in country then. But of course, over the years, this has been overtaken. This is drafted by the hyperscalers that we have now, either in Sedana or in Kulai, and also other parts in Iskandar Puteri. So we are going through the expansions, and this is where we hope we'll be able to collaborate closely, yeah, with the regulators, with the local agencies, Plan Malaysia, and so on, so that we can have favorable options to move forward. Yeah, sometimes, and that's where I think it's important, close engagements between industries and regulators, local authorities, in terms of setting up more stable and sustainable deployment of data center. Yeah, yeah. In Klang Valley, Cyberjaya, our expansion has already started. And piling works are ongoing, and soon we'll continue with the substructure and superstructure works. I'm sure you have read about our collaborations with Singtel Nexera. So this is where we are venturing out into the hyperscale DC with 200 megawatt planned IT load. Yeah. So we have had the groundbreaking ceremony in July, and subsequent works are currently aligned to ensure that we can complete the activities. So yeah, this is the submarine, the new submarine cable system that I mentioned just now, linking to the east and to the west to ensure to be able that provide the connectivity, the data link needed by us, by our hyperscalers and the whole of the industry. Yeah, because if you are talking about, this is again, investment is not just about TM, but it's also hoping to bring the nation, yeah, to become a preferred destination for people to come and invest. Without these facilities, I don't think people will simply come. Of course, the other part is the government regulations in terms of wanting to ensure the workloads, the data are residing in country for data residency, data sovereignty, and so on. Yeah. So, and we have worked, obviously various awards has been obtained with our works and so on. This is when we, I can see at the moment we are among the only party who's providing really edge facilities throughout the nation. Yeah. So we can't run away when we talk about running DC, looking into the sustainability. So obviously we have to ensure that how do we do, yeah? How do we handle sustainability in terms of doing our business, doing our services in more sustainable way. So this is where we are working in terms of, I think Tan Sri mentioned about various energy programs that TNB has done, been doing. We look at in terms of improvement to the efficiencies of the data center. We are also in conversations with the various bodies in Malaysia, how we can define a more sustainable or more efficient data center moving forward. I think probably the question now is how do we do, or how do we handle the existing brownfield operation? DCs are already in operation. I think for the definitely for the newer built data centers, we can look at embedding some of these things as part of the design, but improving the existingly run data centers is also important, yeah, to ensure more sustainable way. Okay, yeah, that's about it. Quick run through of TM Global and our services. I hope I'm sure there are always opportunities for us to bring Malaysia to greater heights, working together with industry partners and also regulators and also parties to bring forward the agenda of advancing Malaysia. Yeah, thank you very much.